Let's get started going over this because we have a lot to do. Okay, welcome. Good morning, team. Today is our big test. There is no warm-up. You're going to take your test. You're going to have a half hour to do it. Then when you're done, you can go look at Unit 2, Lesson 1, the Internet, and try and do that Internet widget. You're going to have to set it up in 2 tabs so that you can talk to yourself and get that done. There's also a little section on net neutrality and internet censorship that's also talked about in that section. Those should be pretty easy to get done. So those are the assignments for next week, due Sunday at midnight so that they're there for Monday. So today you have due your test review, and then you're just going to have a little discussion on net neutrality and internet censorship due on the weekend. Our goal is you will be able to analyze the questions in the test by thinking carefully and choosing the best answer. Explore how the internet works by sending messages on the internet simulator. That's what you'll do when you're done with your test. Okay? Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Ryan. If anyone has a problem, you can put it in the chat if you're worried.
Wait, what about the 5-question paper you said? Is that either of those? The one you said yesterday, do Monday or something?
The 5 questions.
It's a little worksheet.
Okay, I would guess that was, well, it's probably due Monday too. Let's just make it that way. If you haven't gotten it done, just get it in.
Okay.
Because it's a weird week with the back-to-back classes. So I don't want to stress anyone. Okay, so information about the test. It will be multiple choice. It has 10 questions. Each one is worth 1 point. The flippy-do is not allowed. You can't have that on your desk right now. Scratch paper is allowed. Once the test starts, recreate your flippy-do. Just on a piece of paper, write down. My favorite. Just write down 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, and that will help you to do your flippy-do. Also, if there's any questions on fractions, remember the flippy-do extends to the right of the decimal place too. So to the right of 0.1 is 1 is 0.1, 0.1 is 0.5 in decimal. 0.01 is 0.25 in decimal. So it's a half, a quarter, an eighth, a 16th, a 32nd. Same thing going the other way. I wouldn't be too worried about going more than about 2 digits on the decimal side. So that's the trick. You don't have your flippy-do, but you can recreate it easily. Use the flippy-do to help your calculations. People were not making good binary to decimal conversions yesterday. Take your time, do it right, double check. There's a 30-minute time limit on the test. In theory, it's a 15 to 20-minute test, and there's an extra 10 for anyone who needs it. Don't share answers with students in other classes, please. This is the honor system. We're all remote. We cannot control you. This is an AP course. Please, let's try and do the work. I know you guys have this. I know you can do it. If you are having technology issues, if you get bounced out of Zoom or you can't connect, oh, there's one, yay. There we go. We have everyone. Juan, welcome. We've been missing you. We just are going over what's in the test. I will give everyone, oh, hang on. Basically, there's no warm-up. Today we're doing the test. When you're done with your test, you can look at that Unit 2, Lesson 1 on the internet, try and use the internet widget, read about net neutrality and censorship. There's a little discussion on that. That discussion is due next Monday, basically, Sunday at midnight. And the test review that you guys did for this test, turn it in. It's worth points. You'll be able to analyze the questions and the test by thinking carefully and choosing your best answers. Explore how the internet works afterwards by sending messages on the internet simulator. All right, so we've gone over, it's multiple choice. You do not get your flippy-do. You need to recreate it. The moment you sit down, just write out 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256. That will help you in making your binary to decimal conversions. Remember, the decimals are on the other side of the 1. So 0.1 is 0.5, 0.01 is 0.25. So it's a half, a quarter, an eighth. The same progression on either side. On the positive side, the numbers double. On the negative side, the numbers are divided by 2. There's 30-minute time limit. Don't share your answers. This is the honor system. If you are having technology issues, let me know, and you will have to take a retest next Wednesday during our makeup session. The access code is, so when finished with the test, you may explore the discussions in Canvas or finish U2 lesson 1. Okay, team, here is your access code. The gates are open. It is 10:24. You will have till 10:54 to accomplish your test. I think the test itself will be a timer. You're going to need this access code to access your test. CSP rules, CSP in caps, rules in lowercase. Let me know if you're having any problems. I'm really proud of you. I think you've all done great work. Let's show it. Let's show what we got.
Mr. Swift, you said it was cap sensitive, right?
What's that?
You said it was cap sensitive, right?
I would guess the access code has caps in lowercase, CSP in uppercase, rules in lowercase.
You said it's on code.org, right?
No, it is not in code.org. It is in your module. Here, let me go back to, look, there's a last one. Hang on, let me stop presenting here. And don't worry, your test times itself. You're not losing time here. Right here, October 1st to 2nd, module, presentation, unit 1 test, digital information. This is where you want to go. Just click on that, and it's going to ask you for the login. Oh gosh. Get out of, hey. So that's what we do. Okay? Okay, so Priya, what kind of problems are you having? If it keeps happening, we can set you up. We're going to do a makeup test next Wednesday.
No, I'm good now. It was just I was just having trouble connecting and joining, but I'm good now.
Okay, so everyone, the test is in the module. You need this access code to access your test. CSP rules. Make sure that I'm sharing this. Okay, so that's our access code. You have 20 minutes, and when you're, a half an hour for your test. When you're done, just move on to either Unit 2, Lecture 1, or read about the discussion. just a note that I'm seeing, there is no backtracking on this test. You cannot go back to questions that you have left. Please be aware of that.
Wait, I have a quick question.
Yes,
Did you see my chats?
I can't know. Oh no. Uh-oh. I I was just notified of this idea that there's no backtracking on this test. I don't know quite what to do for students that have gone. We'll possibly need to redo this next Wednesday if you've gone forward and then tried to go backward and you can't make it. You cannot backtrack on this test. Once you go forward, you are not going to be able to go backward to the question that you left behind.
Are we allowed to retake?
No, there is no retaking this
Oh.
test. If you've somehow messed up technically, we will probably have to do it on our Wednesday retake date. But in
I
theory,
just saw the return button on the top, so I thought there was, like, I didn't put an answer for any. I just like was going through it to see the questions.
there is no backtracking. So this is news to me. I've never done this before. I don't know. Let me see if I can get an answer. But as far as I can tell, anyone who has gone forward without answering questions unintentionally will have to do a redo next Wednesday. Because I don't think I can get an answer from anyone during our period. I will try though. I'm very sorry. This is something I just learned because I opened up a second computer while I'm doing this.
No, you're fine. That was my fault.
No, that should have been on the sheet that we went over. That's why we have a sheet to go over, to make sure everyone understands what's going on. Okay, so the answer I have is that do the questions that you can today, and we will reassess you for any questions that you were not able to answer today next Wednesday. So you won't have to retake the whole test. Do what you can, and we'll get this sorted out. Let's all make a note at the end of class as to who actually had issues.
Okay. Thank you so much.
No worries. Okay, everyone should be just about done. Is anyone still working? Okay, everyone should be done by now. Is anyone not done? Okay, there's only 3 minutes left in class. I'm assuming everyone should be done. Can anyone unmute and let me know?
I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, put it this way, is anyone not done? Anyone still working? Okay, so great job. I sincerely apologize. I'm also working on another issue that I think I might have been doing wrong. A student had a question on the how many numbers can be represented by a byte, and the answer is 256. I was thinking 255, that it's the last number plus, the other 7 or 1 less. But I think if we count 0000, that should make 256. So that's another little issue that we had. Thank you for your patience. Anyone left that went forward and wasn't able to go back, so I can have a list of everybody that needs to get help next Wednesday?
Me, Priya.
Hang on, who's me?
Priya.
Priya, I got you. I had Isabel Dorfman. I also think
Yeah.
had an issue.
Yeah.
So Priya, you had 8 questions, I think, and Isabel, is it a couple questions or how
It's
many?
like 3, I think.
3. Okay, that's great. We'll make it work. I will get in
didn't
touch.
do 8. I completed 2 because I was on 9.
Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
Right. No, I understand, Priya. We'll take care of it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have
Wait,
a
wait.
good one.
Have a great weekend.
Are we gonna be able to retake it?
No, you are not able to retake this unless you went forward and couldn't get back. If you have questions that are unanswered, you'll be able to answer them on Wednesday, but this is not able to be retest.
I have a question.
Yes.
I thought you told us yesterday that, I know you kind of just explained it, that when you have 8 bits, it's 255. So that's what I answered because I thought it was 255, but it's 256.
Yeah. And I am with you, and I'm going to get a ruling. I will probably give you the point, but let me find out what I'm supposed to do. I've just never encountered this, and that's the way I swear we've been taught to think about this. Because the problem in my mind is 1 1 1 1 1 1, 8 ones is 257 or 255, right? If you add 1 more 1 to that, you go into overload. So you can I guess the problem is you can only count up to 255, but you can make 256 combinations. And I was not making that connection in my mind.
Okay, so you're going to check to see if you can give us back credit for that?
Let me find out from sources higher than me, but I would expect that since I had that same misconception that I will probably grant you that point.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
You bet. Anybody else? Questions, problems?
I just wanted to say I also had the back checking problem for like a
Okay,
few.
perfect. How many questions do you think you have?
I think it was like 3 or 4.
Okay. Don't worry about it. It's just in just a general ballpark, just fine. Okay. So we only have 3 people as far as I can tell. Thank you so much. And I really apologize. That is totally our teacher side problem. We should have announced it early. And again, I'm still learning the systems. So just my apologize and we'll get this all straightened out.
Cool. Thank you.
No worries. Thank you so much.